Yo, welcome back to YesiJai. I'm Jay.
And this is Yesi.
And today we're going to be doing a reaction to Death Note Episode 9 Encounter. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show us, from the likes, comments, to the best way to show us that you like our content and want to speak it to you as soon as possible. Alright guys, so in the last episode, I'll start off where L ends up putting cameras into Light's house. Light already kind of has an idea when he tries to go into his room one day. There's a little, I guess he has these little secret ways of making sure that nobody goes into his room, you know, by putting the paper between the door, putting like a piece of lead inside the door hinge. He then ends up having an idea that maybe there's cameras inside the house, so he ends up having Ryuk look around and try to figure out where every single camera is at, so he can most likely know where the blind spots are and figure out where he can actually do his work, or if that's even going to be possible. And when I say work, I mean, you know, kill people. So Ryuk ends up telling Light where all the cameras are at. So, you know, now Light has to kind of figure out a way to still do his work while, you know, not being caught by the camera looking at the TV. So this is where, you know, Light ends up doing a really, you know, interesting, smart thing, I guess you could say, by putting a very small television inside of his bag of chips. So he was still able to, you know, write down the names and see who the faces and the you know, the criminals that were coming out on the news. So L did notice that while Light was doing his homework, there was still murders going on. They were very small criminals, but you know, they were still happening. So, you know, he still had his suspicions about Light, but he's not really sure 100%. So either way guys, we just want to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have shown us through Death Note. It's really awesome and we really appreciate it. So either way, let's just go ahead and check it out. And then yeah, the title, I forgot to mention, the title's called Encounter.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody's following you, okay? Now hurry up already, will ya? The symptoms are getting worse.
Oh, because he can't get apples, huh?
You think I'd want to hear? I have a good grasp of where all the cameras are placed, but I only managed to kill a purse snatcher and an embezzler using that trick with the potato chips. Both of them were guilty of much lesser crimes than my previous victims.
The past few days, I've listened to all of our audio recordings and reviewed the video footage we captured. I've gone over them many times, and I've come to a conclusion. Our surveillance of the Kitamura and Yagami households has revealed nothing. Please don't get the wrong idea. I only said that we were unable to reveal anything suspicious based on our surveillance.
What?
Even if Kira was among them, I'm sure he wouldn't make it obvious. No, in fact, it could mean he was able to continue killing without doing anything outwardly suspicious.
God, he's so weird.
Yeah, I know, and then they have to show us his fucking feet.
He's among one of those families. Hey, Light, I just checked and all the cameras have been removed. All of them, every single one. Hello? Are you listening to me? Hey, Light! Oh, good point. We still don't know if they've removed all the wiretaps from the house.
Okay, so just because the cameras are gone doesn't mean that
Longer a suspect.
there might not be any other device.
Going as planned. I really don't see why you two are making such a big deal out of this.
I'm relieved we don't have to deal with wiretaps in the house anymore.
Well, it's nice to know that one cause of stress was resolved before my exam, and once I get into university, I'll have a lot more room to act as Kira. Then I can focus on finding out who L really is.
You there, student number 162. Sit properly in your chair.
What? Why? How is... So are they the same age? Obviously you know who it is. He was just showing his feet. Like, oh fucking... No, they can't. Maybe this is something that Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, okay. So I in a way, right away when they said sit down properly, I knew it was gonna be fucking L. Why? Because like, who else sits like that? Nobody. And then they showed his feet right away. I knew it was fucking L again. And then but the reason I guess the question right now is why. I think it's gonna be because, you know, the whole camera things didn't work. He realized that Light was very smart. I think he's about the same age, so being there at the same place, he could probably, you know, study him a little more, be a little closer. Or unless he, you know, really is the same age and is also going into, you know, university.
Yeah, but I don't think so. He's an investigator.
But he's very young. Remember they said he was.
Yeah.
They never said his. I don't think they really said his age, or I can't remember. But they said he was very young. So I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, and then so Light. Wait, but Light doesn't know that. Light doesn't know his face or who he is or what that, you know. He's just gonna think it's like probably some weird kid behind him sitting there, you know, without his shoes on.
That's
You know what I mean? Because he
true.
doesn't know who or
L
what
is.
who or what his face looks like. Yeah, L. So this is gonna be very interesting.
What's with that anyway?
It turns out the Ryuk is being kept by a human.
What's he thinking? Seriously? He's a disgrace to the pride of the Shinigami. No, I'm talking about the human who's keeping Ryuk. Who would want him as a pet? Our pet's supposed to be cute.
You're right.
So what's I think I'd better go take a closer look.
Oh, what? Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Another fucking death god down on Earth. So is Light gonna be able to see him too? Or is it just the book? He has to touch
Yeah, he has to touch the notebook.
of whoever it belongs to? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to see all death gods now.
Now for the freshman address, freshman representative, Light Yagami.
Yes.
Ooh, wow.
And freshman representative, Hideki Ryuga.
I knew I'd be giving the address with one other student, but I never expected this. I remember him from the exam center. He got into trouble for sitting oddly in his desk. It seemed like he was off in his own world.
Man, these two are total opposites.
Yeah.
This one looks like a sheltered genius who's been groomed for success his whole life. But the other one...
As we embark on this new chapter in our lives,
Doesn't even hold the paper right. Jeez.
Weird. This guy must be what they call a mad genius.
Light Yagami. Your father is Chief Soichiro Yagami of the NPA. Your respect for your father is matched only by your strong sense of justice.
Who the hell is this guy?
You're planning to join the police agency when you graduate, and you've already got experience seeing as you've helped the police.
Where's this coming from? And who is he? Is it safe to just ignore him? But I wonder what this information actually is. I won't tell anyone. What is it?
Obviously, he's gonna want to know what he knows, just in case he might think that this might be another.
I want to tell you I'm Hal.
What? There's no way. What's he talking about?
Thank you. The reason I chose to reveal my identity to you is because I think you could be of some help to us on the Kira investigation.
Okay, so if he's working under him,
The likelihood that you are Kira is just under 5%.
he can't really do anything. No
Even so,
killing, none of that
something
stuff.
tells me I'm not wrong to suspect you. But you're just too perfect. If you are Kira, I can't think of anything that would put more pressure on you than this little scenario.
Yeah, so he wants to have him under his nose.
The L like he says.
What now? If he were to die right after telling me who he was, it would only confirm their suspicions. Although it's obvious Hideki Ryuga is nothing more than an absurd alias. it
Yeah,
still
obviously it can't be his real
complicates
name.
things. Even if I get lucky and it isn't an alias, if I try to kill him by simply writing his name.
Oh
in the
yeah,
death
definitely. Because if he put
accidentally
that name,
picture the face of Ryuga the pop star.
okay, so this is very awesome. Like, just like he said, obviously if he uses that name Ryuga, Hideki, whatever, that guy would probably most likely gonna die. And L wouldn't, and then he'd know that whoever he just told, you know what I mean, or whoever just, you know, he just told who L was, they'd suspect it was Light. You know what I mean? It's all working out. You know what I mean? Like, I think I kind of understand why L is doing this. Like he said, it's really just to put pressure on him so this would really help him figure out if this is Kira or not. You know, especially if he's working right next to him, knows everything that Light's doing, what he's doing. Also very weird how, you know, L pretty much just came out and said that he was L. But I feel like L knows that maybe Light ain't gonna 100% believe him at first. Like, he doesn't really know. This is just another student who just came at, or supposed to be another student who just came up to him and said, I'm L. You know what I mean? So maybe he's kind of trying to use this to play on, to work to his benefit, you know, by kind of confusing Light, you know, by somebody just coming out and telling him. But honestly, like, just really weird, like why you would want to show your face to somebody that you might think is Kira.
Yeah.
Remember, Light also has to know the name, so it's not like he could just see his face and you know, kill him.
Ryuga the pop star and end up killing him instead. And if this guy doesn't die, he'll know for a fact that I'm Kira.
Yep.
Is he really L? Does he already suspect that I'm Kira? It's hard to say how much he knows, but I must be under suspicion. I still don't see why he would reveal himself to me directly. I can't let him see any signs of distress. It's better if I just clear my mind.
Hey, Light.
You hear that? I think it's your new friend.
Nice meeting you.
No, the pleasure was mine.
It's so weird.
Yeah, he even walks weird. It's
No.
weird.
I'm sure I'll see you on campus.
Yeah, take care.
Hey, welcome home, Mr. Toho.
Damn it! He got me! I want nothing more than to kill him, but if I do, it's like asking to get caught. Unfortunately, the Death Note can only kill the person whose name is written in it, so it's not like I can arrange for someone else to kill him. It's inconvenient. That's the flaw with the Death Note.
Light is usually so calm, but he's snapped. This must be getting to him.
Regardless of the cause of death, if L dies now, the police are going to suspect me. I underestimated him. I never even considered the possibility that he would reveal his identity to me on purpose. He could be telling all the suspects the same thing. In fact, it doesn't even have to be him. He could have sent a double instead. For L, this strategy acts as a solid defense and it allows him to confront Kira directly.
Okay. Yep, he lost it. Even Ryuk's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's going
This
crazy.
is perfect. There's no reason for me to be worried.
I think he just likes that challenge.
They don't have anything on me yet. So this whole thing is nothing more than a contest between L and me. This is interesting, Ryuga. If it's my friendship you want, I'll gladly accept it. In time, I'll earn your trust. And once you've told me what I want to know, there'll be no point keeping you alive. Then I'll kill you. With my hands if I have to.
Holy crap.
Yeah, like, yeah, okay. So Light pretty much is, you know, he feels like this is the best way for it to go down. You know, he's liking the way actually it's actually going down with, you know, L coming to the university, trying to befriend him. He said they're gonna be friends, but once he, you know, divulges all his information or gives Light all of his information, he will then kill him. He said by his own hands, but, you know, obviously using the Death Note, I don't know. I feel like maybe at some point have to use get the eyes of a death god. You know what I mean? Maybe he's actually gonna go with that trade.
Yeah, that's the way it seems.
Because I don't think he's gonna be able to, you know, one up L anymore. Like, they're already close to each other. You know, they already see their faces. They're really just trying to pinpoint, you know, like Light said, that Light is Kira and that, you know, Ryuga is L. So fuck. I believe there's 30 some episodes in this series, in this anime series. We're on episode 8, 9. I think it was 9. And fuck, there's still a long ways to go. What else can really go on? Like, there's still like, 20, 29, 28 episodes left.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else they can go with now, guys. They're already fucking, you know, trying to one up each other now. They're gonna be they're gonna try to be friends, but then they're also not trying to let the other person know who they really are.
Well, let's remember that the other death gods are coming down also.
I believe it's one that's gonna come and check on Ryuk, and that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if that's gonna play into, you know, Light or I mean L, you know, maybe noticing there's another death god, or how that's gonna affect Ryuk. You know, is he gonna, you know, have this little I don't know, rivalry with the other death god, trying to see why, you know. Or what was the reason? I think it was because the other death god wanted to see for what reason Ryuk was down there, right? Being babysitted. Or
well, he said he wanted to see the human.
Oh, okay. That was, you know, pretty much
that's
like
keeping him as a pet.
Yeah, a pet. There you go. So very interesting. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that, you know, just seeing the two death gods interact. So either way, guys, we just want to thank you guys so much for all the support you guys continue to show us. This was Death Note episode 9 Encounter. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show us, from the likes, comments, to the best way to show us that like our content. Want us to bring it to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much, and like always, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Thrown out all the photographs. They just don't feel the same. And I screen your call, 'cause we don't talk anymore.